This guy is fast and he's very confident. He's the first thing that pops in my mind is just quickness and sheer attitude. This guy is a killer. He will go in there and he won't care how big you are, how many punches you throw. He doesn't care how much experience you have. He's a true fighter. When I was going down over to San Jose for JJ Clothing, I got to sit in the car and actually talk to him a little bit, and just being able to know a little bit more about him, I started to appreciate all the stuff that he's been done in the past. Even though he's such a young fighter in the sport, he grew up in the Philippines. General Santos is where he's from, and it was tough for him out there. He started boxing at the age of 7. He's amongst 5 or 4 other siblings. He's a middle child, and every day he had to be around a crew where he had to kind of support himself because it was just so tough living out there. He had to find ways to get himself some food and things like that in order for him to survive, and for him to get this opportunity as a boxer. I feel like it's tough, especially when you're 19. If you're not sure with who you're going to be around with, but I think he's in good hands because Nonito Sr. is training him fully for right now. I think he's been very focused. He's been doing well with his dieting and things like that, and he carries a good attitude. So for him, I think he's going to bring something really fun and really exciting down in Puerto Rico. I don't feel any fear in him. And I'm pretty impressed with that. So, all the best to Marvin Sonsona. I just think if he just listens to his coach, takes it seriously, like I've had seen him live. I saw him spar against like 3 opponents within, I don't know, a 10-round period, so everyone was fresh and he was just going, consistently. And this guy is like a bumblebee. He's going in there, he's full of energy, he's really bubbly. And then right after that, Senior started pushing him, through the mitts. And, I've heard some stories about him and how his training is. And this guy, he didn't want to quit. I was just looking in his eyes. You could just tell he was tired because he just did 10 rounds of hard sparring. But for that moment, he looked very focused, and he pushed himself. He didn't let the fatigue set in. It didn't dissuade him or anything. And I was really impressed. It kind of gave me a little more credibility in terms of his potential in boxing, despite some of the things that I've heard in the past. Because right there was the real deal. You can't really judge anything until you see it yourself. You know what I mean? So I think the training camp's been doing well for him. I think he's with some good people, and all the best. And just as long as he listens to coach, he'll do well.